don't think they heard your first words. What did you say?
I said, I want to kiss you.
My dear, that can be a... Oh, wow!
Ah, the memories. After nearly 50 years on the air, The Price is Right holds the title of TV's longest-running game show. But like so many Hollywood productions, the pandemic shut it down in March. Now, network television's #1 rated daytime series is firing back up with new safety protocols in place. I spoke with host Drew Carey about some of the big changes.
You made it! You made it! You're on The Price is Right!
With unbridled enthusiasm and unchecked affection, contestants have always been the stars of the show.
Come on down! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
More than 2 million exuberant fans have taken part in The Price is Right. It all starts here at CBS Studios in Hollywood, where fans from across the country
I am from San Antonio, Texas.
I am from Buffalo, New York.
line up and do whatever it takes to get noticed. On hiatus since March because of the pandemic, The Price is Right is now taping again, but doing so for the first time without an audience. Host Drew Carey debuted a new look.
Is the beard a COVID creation?
To be honest, a lot of this stuff about COVID, if you haven't been sick, it's kind of been a little bit of a blessing in disguise to be shut down so much, because I had a lot of time for introspection, a lot of spiritual growth this summer. Part of me wanted to reflect it with a different look. So let me just grow a beard and see what it looks like. And then I liked it when it came out, and I kept it.
Restarting production took months of planning. The set was reconfigured to add social distance. Crew members wearing masks work in zones. Safety protocols include cleaning and testing. Executive producer and showrunner Evelyn Warfel says one thing was not negotiable.
If you don't hear George say, come on down at the top of the show, it's not The Price is Right. So I think for us, the biggest challenge was, how are we going to do a come on down without an audience? And we struggled with that.
Come on down!
You have the signature line. There still is the come on down.
Yeah. I haven't been backstage to look, but I've been told about it. They unhook their ears and they hold their mask over their face. And if they hear their name, they throw the mask down and run out. So they're just as surprised.
$5,000, buddy.
What you won't see during the pandemic are contestants getting close to the host. Bear hugs are off limits.
Now, I remember seeing video of you getting knocked down by a contestant. So is this almost potentially safer now that you have social distancing, like keeping them from you?
Yeah, nobody's picking me up and swirling me around. But I liked, high-fiving people, and I liked hugs and, none of that anymore, man.
He kissed me and he needs a shave, I've got to tell you.
The Price is Right first aired on CBS in 1972. Bob Barker, with his warmth and easygoing style, helmed the show for 35 years.
Goodbye, everybody.
He passed the stick mic to comedian Drew Carey 13 years ago.
You were on at 76?
76.
And you want an airplane?
An airplane, sweetheart. An airplane. We were looking for a car. Needed a car real bad. And a freaking airplane comes out, man. A freaking airplane.
In nearly half a century, more than $250 million in cash and prizes have been given away, with a live audience cheering nonstop. Next week,
Help this?
the audience-free show will premiere with a primetime special.
I got a beard, not wearing a tie, and tonight we are saluting essential workers.
A small way for The Price is Right to give back, something Warfel hopes it continues to do for the audience at home, despite the changes.
Especially in these times when people are really having a difficult time. They want to see shows that are fun and exciting and bring a little bit of joy and happiness.
Host Drew Carey's goal is simple: help contestants enjoy the moment.
I'm a host, and I'm hosting a little bit of a smaller party than I used to, so I want everybody to be comfortable, and we love it when people win. Everybody backstage is rooting for people to win. Never is anybody back there going, oh, we got to save some money, I hope they lose.
So the iconic game show will be airing 3 primetime specials. The Price is Right at Night, featuring frontline and essential workers, is the first one, and that does air this Tuesday night at 8. A couple things. I was told by the host, Drew Carey, that it's easier to bid now because you don't have the entire audience shouting stuff out. A lot of times people couldn't hear anything then. The wheel does exist. It gets sanitized in between, so we have the big wheel. And then the thought of, like, why couldn't you do this virtually? If people were sitting at home, they could look the prices up, and they didn't want to have that. So that's why they,
Is looking good.
It's so nice. Honestly, so nice. Really fun to talk with
I want to know what happened to that airplane. That's all I'm saying.
It's on the DVR already. It's one of those shows that has been passed down to generation to generation.
That's exactly
There's a dedication from like grandparents to parents to kids.
When you're sick.